So hi there. It's been a little while since I've actually made a rambling video. This will be very different from all my other rambling videos that I've done. All my other rambling videos were like more depressing and just very deep problems of mine, which was mostly about, being lonely and those things. That was the most part. Anyway, so how have you been? It really has been like so long since I've made a rambling video that feels like I'm going back in time just to continue this sort of video thing. I don't know. No, but seriously, how have you been? If you are brave enough, then I really want you. Yes, I really want you to comment right now. How have you been and what have you been up to, or something like that, just tell me, how's your day been? What did you eat? Just give me something about it. What have you been up to, or how have you been, or anything like that, because I really want to read that. I will give you something, a little bit of my day, I guess, since Bring Me the Horizon is going back to a deathcore album. They have pretty much just released a new song called Dehumanize, and I've been fucking listening to that on repeat. It's so great. If you're not into metal or deathcore, it obviously won't be a thing. But if you don't mind it, or are curious, or if you do like it but haven't heard it yet, go stream it, go listen to it. They even made a music video for it. It's amazing. Watch it right now. Well, no, after the video, not right now, after the video. I think I want to do like a little short or something where my mom or dad or both parents rate the songs that are on repeat for me at the moment. I think I'm gonna do that real soon as well, just because why not? So I thought, you know what, I should do another rambling video, but this time I'm a little more unserious. This will also be about some problems that I've had and some things that I've experienced over maybe the past few weeks or week. I don't know. I'll just see what comes on my mind. I've actually wanted to record for a long time now, a long time being a week, but I just couldn't, because every time I thought, let's go record, I would pick up my microphone, I would pick up my laptop, I would go upstairs to my room, and then immediately the heat would come out of my room like fucking Satan visited me and wanted to say hi to me. And I've tried once, I did, but I was sweating so much and I was actually getting like sick that I could not continue what I was doing and stuff. So I just left it with that, and I've been editing a different video, which is gonna take a while. I want the editing to be as detailed as possible in that video. I've already also posted a post about that on YouTube, what kind of video it's gonna be. But yeah, I kind of want to shoot it as, I guess, a sort of Minecraft movie. Not the one that we have with Jack Black and Jason Momoa. Not that kind of Minecraft movie. But yeah, you'll see. It's been so hot this week that I had a craving today for pizza. Yeah, I know, the fucking fat ass wanted pizza. What a shocker. I'm fucking dissing my looks even though I'm faceless, which is amazing. But I wanted some pizza and I was like, let's go for the Hut. And I searched for the website of Pizza Hut, and right as I wanted to tap on deliver, it immediately just said, yeah, no, fuck you. It's too hot for this bullshit. We're not gonna deliver shit. And I was, not gonna lie, I was a little bit annoyed because I was really craving their chicken wings as well. So I switched up to Domino's, and because it was hot, I thought I should get a milkshake with that. Make the fat ass a little bit more fatter. And so I tapped on banana milkshake. I tapped on add to cart, and it just would not be in the list of things that I've ordered. And I was so confused. I was like, wait, what's wrong? Why is their website bugging or something? And I kept on trying, and I even tried with like other milkshakes, but it just wouldn't for some reason. And so I restarted the website, almost the entire list of milkshakes were gone. And I was like, no! I really wanted something cool. Why? Why must you do this? I was almost crying. That's a little bit of an over-exaggeration, but I was internally crying. People who design websites or fucking takeaway or whatever the fuck, if you don't have something in your store or fucking restaurant, don't make me horny for it. No, wait, that's not the right word. Don't let me crave for it first by saying like, hey, look what we have, you want this, huh? You would like this in this weather, won't you? And then just say, no, we don't have it. Fuck you. Like, why are you such a prick? I was really looking forward to having that banana milkshake in my hands, having that cooling system go down into my body and actually have, you know, a little bit less of that heat fucking me over. But no, you first showed me that you had a banana milkshake. You even fucking promoted the milkshakes, which is worse. It was promoted as, hey, you want some cooling off? Here are some great milkshakes you might like. And I was like, oh cool, I would like some milkshakes. Why not? And as I clicked on them, you wouldn't fucking let me! Bastards. I've been going on about food a little bit too long, I feel like. I should probably move on to a different topic. How about a more serious topic? So I've been having a little bit of trouble with, well, I've had trouble being social for like a long ass time, right? I've had a little bit of social anxiety for a while. I really wanted something from a shop, right? I was getting thirsty and I was wanting something from the shop, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit nervous about going into the shop because I had to have a conversation with the cashier and stuff. That's why I mostly order things from online, like pizza or milkshakes, because I was thirsty for a milkshake, but they wouldn't fucking let me have the banana milkshake. It was, you know how fucking frustrating that is? To have someone go up to you like, hey, do you want this? I know you fucking want this. It really cools you off, you know? You would like that. You would fucking like that, wouldn't you? And then just not give it to you because like, oh, well, sorry for you, but we're out. Go fuck yourself. I'm really frustrated by that milkshake thing. I'm so sorry. Maybe just, you know, fix your goddamn website on time. Thank you. Anyways, where was I? Social anxieties. Right. So I was nervous to go into the shop. My social anxiety has been a little bit better. It used to be like really bad, to the point where I'd have actual panic attacks in crowds. But it's been a little bit better. I've worked on it a little bit, but I'm still scared and nervous when I have to go somewhere alone. And I went into the shop, and in the shop there was like a woman as a cashier, and she was like, I'd say she was late 30s, early 40s perhaps. At least I hope she was around that. I hope she wasn't younger or something, and she just I hope she wasn't younger and she just got called old by a 19-year-old. The poor woman. But anyways, and she was like, she was polite, really, and she was like,
oh, is that all, dear?
And that last part kind of threw me off. The deer part kind of like threw me off. So I straight up short-circuited. I was like, yeah, that's everything. Yeah, of course with a little bit less stuttering because there was people behind me as well. But I got so nervous. I can't be the only one that's like fucking bad with social interactions with strangers, right? I've gotten approached by strangers like quite a few times, especially since I had a job sort of as a cashier. I also had a little job as a receptionist. So obviously those jobs asked for conversations with strangers. That's normal, of course. But my socially awkward ass was always scared during those moments. I tried to keep it cool, but it doesn't always work. I remember one time when I was working as a receptionist, there was this coworker that called me to ask if someone else was there in the office, and he talks fast, right? Like he goes straight to the point, and he talks fast, and my brain couldn't follow. I just couldn't follow everything what he was saying. At the end of the conversation, he ended the phone call with, "Okay, I'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay, bye." And I had to be polite. I had to be like overly polite the entire conversation, because number one, he was way older than me, and respect goes a long way. And number two, I just began working there, and because I couldn't follow the ending of that conversation, I went, "Okay, yeah, all right, mate, all right, bye." and and the woman that was teaching me some new stuff just looked at me and said,
Did did you just call him mate?
and I just said, "What? What do you mean?"
You said, alright, mate.
And I looked at her confused and said, "Wait, did I really say that?"
Yeah.
And I had to explain myself that he talked so fast that I just couldn't fully comprehend and make up the right sentence that I should have. But I have that problem a lot. I try to be as nice and respectful as I can to a stranger, and it's not only, a stranger, but it's also, let's say, a friend of a friend. There has also, of course, been a couple of times where I've met a friend of one of my friends in a quick situation or for a brief situation. Synonyms. All I could just do was give him a handshake and just say hi, because I was so scared that that person would think less of me because of the way I look or the things I've said. I don't know. It's weird how scared I was about what those people thought, even though I shouldn't have really cared about what they thought of me because they don't know me. But I think it's purely because they are friends of my friends, and I don't want my friends to look worse because of me. I don't know. Wow, that just got really serious out of nowhere. Let's go to another problem, but less serious. I don't know. You know what I've been thinking about for a little while? It's my age. I'm 19, almost 20, and I sometimes can't fully comprehend my own age. I can't process that I'm already 19 years old, and it's a scary thought because I know that somewhere in the world some teenager is probably using my birthday to get onto a site that they probably shouldn't be. And I know that because I used to be that child. And now the fact that they can use my birthday to do that, it's fucking strange. Don't do that. It somewhere in my mind it's like, don't do that. Probably shouldn't be legal to use that birth year and birthday, but hey, I'm over 18, so technically it is legal. And oh my god, you know what is fucking annoying? So if you even take one look at my channel, you would know I love horror. Most of the videos on my channel is about horror games. What I don't fully appreciate when I'm alone at night in my room and it's 2 a.m. I can't sleep because insomnia is fucking me over. So I'll scroll on TikTok and you'd sometimes find you have your funny videos or funny videos of people getting hurt, funny videos of whatever, comedy sketches, I don't know, just saying something. You have your animal videos, you have a gaming video, you know, you have your own algorithm of videos on TikTok. Mostly at night, for some reason, that's when my TikTok likes to get sentimental on me, give me like very depressing shit to read and watch. But then out of all the depressing videos, I'd get this like one video that looks normal. So you watch it to cheer up just a little bit, knowing that the next video is also going to be depressing probably. And then it just turns out to be like this one fuck ass scary video. It's a normal video, but then it just turns out really weird and scary, and you're looking at the screen like, what the fuck? Why are you giving me this right before I want to go to sleep? And suddenly the darkness feels extra dark, eyes are watching you and stuff like that, and you're like, ah no, god damn it, let me sleep, motherfucker. The thing is, I can pretend that like my problems are made of these silly things like the warmth, spooky videos on TikTok at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or being scared to talk to a beautiful woman at a shop they work at. But to be honest, I think my biggest problem is myself. I may be in bed at 2 a.m. scrolling on TikTok, but that's purely because those are the moments when I also feel the weakest and where I feel mostly ashamed to be me. I feel so ashamed of myself and how I am doing in life that it goes as far that I don't even really think that I really deserve life. And right now, I have a few ways to distract my mind, to distract myself from a few of these thoughts, and they are all really creative ways to release some of my emotions. And in creative, I don't mean, oh, I have a unique way of doing such. No, I just do some creative things. Like, for example, making videos and uploading on YouTube. I mean, it's pretty much how I started this whole channel. It started because I wanted to out my emotions, and I hope that that video would reach someone who might have needed it. I don't know if it did. Would have been cool to know. But yeah, I can only hope, really. And I think this is why I spend so much time on these videos, even though some of them are lower quality than others. But I think I've gotten a little bit better. I don't know. In the beginning, I didn't really care that much if the quality wasn't like great, because I didn't know anything about all of this. I barely even knew how uploading a video really worked. But now, I know that a few people watch these. I have gotten scared to disappoint people in these as well. I want to make something that I like. I want to make something that is in my interest and how I like to make things. Even if it's something that is not in the area of what my usual videos would be. I want to make something that I know I would enjoy making. But on the other hand, I want you to like the video. I want you to watch the video and not be disappointed with what you're seeing, with what you're hearing, with all of those things. And like I said, I've got like other ways creatively to release what's on my mind and to distract myself from what's going on. So I do these things as well. And maybe, who knows, maybe one day I will release those creative other things to the public. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will keep it purely to myself if I don't want it to be in the public, and or if I don't think it's good enough to be in the public. And I think that I am constantly, almost 24/7, working on these things, because I know that the moment I really focus on what I should be doing, maybe, or if I really focus on what's going on in my mind, then I will spiral down again to the deepest corner of my thoughts, and which is the scariest place I know. But I'm definitely going to keep on doing videos and hopefully improving skills that I could maybe do something with it. I don't know. I think another reason why I try to distract myself is because when I didn't really have a distraction, I would get like frequent anxiety attacks. And like I said, they would spiral. And when I start spiraling, there is always, and I do really mean always, there's always a point that I reach where I'm like, I should not be feeling this shit. I should not be complaining about shit. I should not be this sad or this emotional, because at the end of the day, my life could have been so much worse. I have great people around me, and I obviously have my basic needs, so I shouldn't feel sad. I shouldn't feel this depressed. And I would pretty much guilt trip myself the entire time, because I also don't feel like I deserve to feel this sad. I had to cut that ramble a little bit short because I can sort of feel myself spiraling again. God, I hope that you, the person who's watching this, is all right. I hope that you are doing fine. You know, everyone can have their problems, and it's normal to have problems. It's normal to not feel all right. But I hope that you are all right. I hope that your days are good, and that you can find joy in the little things in life and through your days. I don't really know if you can expect a rambling video on this channel soon. I know that people laugh sometimes, and like the ho- horror gaming videos. It's fun to know that you I maybe have brought a smile to a person, even if it's for a brief moment, through the horror videos, and maybe through some of the jokes that I've made on a video. It warms my heart a little bit. What the thing also is with like the shorts that I used to make, where I talked about mental health. It may have helped like someone. Maybe it has. Maybe it was a little bit of wisdom at a low point in someone's life. Who knows? I obviously can't know whom the video has reached and what effect it had. I can only hope a positive effect. It's also hard to make them when I am in a low point myself. Video is sort of meant to be like for both me and people that need those words like at that moment. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of difficult when I myself have difficulty believing in my own words. Then I guess I'll see what the future of the videos might bring.